They say life's well, you know, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Good afternoon. This is a special lunchtime edition of Amplify This Moment. We want you to take your life back now. I am L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach, and I want to narrow down the focus today and get to our managers in companies, organizations, people who are building network marketing businesses and other teams, even in religious organizations, teams of elders, deacons, or at headquarters in your religious institutions. I want you to know that I'm offering special training, unique special training that is assessment-based and, of course, based on good science and management perspective so that we can position our people based on talents and non-talents so that you can have the most efficient organization, company, or, of course, network business. Okay, so reach out to me at amplifythismoment.com. Scroll up to the top and hit the contact button for more information. Today, though, we're going to just really give a brief primer on questions that you can ask to find the right candidate. So we're finding the right candidate for the position. We already know that you have to qualify people based on their, resumes or curriculum vitae or whatever aptitude you're looking for if it's a religious institution that is volunteer. But there are some questions that we can ask to help us get a clearer perspective or a window into the person before we get into the heavy work at the next level interview. Okay, so this is preliminary stuff. Number one, do you have written goals that you want to accomplish? And if so, what are they? This gives us a picture of or an indication of the kind of leader that you are potentially bringing on board to your team. You want to know how focused the person is and mature. You can see a maturity level and planning ability and also a desire for achievement. Okay, so written goals, what are they? And you can get a window there. Number two, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years? I can tell you when I was in my 20s, many, many years ago, right in the mid-90s, I really didn't like that question. I didn't like the question. It felt like a trick question, but it's a very, very telling question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? There are things that we can learn about a person's perspective. Are they intending to make a strong contribution to your company, organization, or team for the next 2 solid years and then move on? Are they intending to stay as long as possible? You can really even gauge if they're going to be tentative and keep good focus while you're having the discussion to tap dance around the question or, to give an honest perspective that will help you get a window into what their goals are. And if you're included. Number three, what is the trait you look for in a manager or a supervisor or a leader? Okay, what is the trait? You can even spot leadership qualities in the response of this question. With this, you're attempting to gauge their expectations as well and ascertain their preferred management style. Now, again, if you come in with me, then I give you the right tool that even jumps past these answers because it's based on science that we've used since 1928 and that we have even improved since then. But this is a good sort of probing question. Number 4, have you ever failed at something? And if so, what did you learn? This helps us see how humble a person might be in describing his or her challenges. Yeah, it's okay to have failed at something. It's okay to have made mistakes. But what have we learned? You can get another window into their maturity level in the response. Number 5, everyone has strengths and weaknesses. What are your strong points? And then what are some of your weaknesses? This question gives you the opportunity to know what kind of assets they bring. They're communicating these to you. How are they bringing this to the table, and how do they see themselves fitting in to your team? Number 6, what is one thing you would improve about yourself? I think that is self-evident. This question gives you an indication of the person's self-assessment ability. And I'll say it one more time. If you allow me to help you in your company, organization, or on your team with our assessments, very new, these are fresh launched assessments. Even if you took one from me a month ago, this one is different. It's similar but different, new and improved. You will be able to see if what the candidate, or even if it's a new hire, those individuals have a realistic perspective about themselves. Here is another one. I think we'll close right here. Who has been the greatest influence in your life and why? Who has been the greatest influence in your life and why? That's another one, self-evident, but you can see some of his or her aspirations based on who they look up to, and you can know partially what kind of quality you can expect. My name is L. David Harris. It was a good lunchtime with you. I'm your favorite life and success coach. We'll see you tonight. Peace.